Hey, Dr. Ryan with Path to Movement, Health and Wellness. Let's talk about jumping and why having an effective springiness to your jump can really save you from having sore feet, tight and restricted calf and Achilles. So there's some things that we should be able to do in order to create extensibility in our tissues as well as durability to withstand the force and load of jumping. So try these next exercises out to help you jump with better ease. So for starters, what we can do is just prep the extensibility of the tissues underneath our feet as they connect to the fascial lines of our Achilles and our calf. So we can take a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball if the pressure from something hard is too much for your feet. And let's just work that around the ball of our toes and get that foot positioned right underneath our head. Okay, so we can spend some time here rolling that ball across from our pinky side to our big toe side, just across the balls of the toes with a little bit of our knee bent as well as our knee straight. If it's too much to stand in that position, you can always work one leg back and keep the foot slightly out in front. Okay, so now that we've prepped some of the tissue underneath our foot with the ball and gotten some extensibility there, we want to work on the durability. We want our tendon and our muscles to have the ability to tolerate jumping over a length of time, especially with running, which is a series of just single-legged hops from one foot to the next. So if you struggle with some sore feet, here's one technique that you can try. We can work on just the landing phase. So if we start up in a heel raise, we can drop down into our landing using our hands for a little bit of counterbalance. All right, so we can pick up the pace a little bit and we can do this with a little bit more intensity. We can also go from 2 feet to 1 foot. And then once that starts to get easier, we can add 30 seconds at a time of pogo jumps, being light, soft, keeping the knees a little bit bent. And then you can also play around with the direction a little bit. So hopping from a narrow base to a wide base, or feet together and feet apart. Very much like jumping rope. Use these activities to help increase that extensibility and the durability of those tissues.